Hey, I'm back. If you hear that, that's my cat. Leo. He's being extremely vocal today. Because he wants agua. Agua. He does this all the time. Go ahead. Swear to God. He's addicted to sink water. He doesn't want it out of his bowl. And sometimes he doesn't even want the water. Like, here. Leo, you want the agua? Water? Yeah. So drink the water. No, you don't care. This is what I deal with every single day. Get home, he wants me to turn on the sink. It's not even like he really wants the water. He just wants to feel important and have water on at all times. So I'm home. Got back from work. I know I'm being bad. Smoking a cigarette. But I'm not having coffee. I'm having some chai tea. Which is so good. So like, I don't know, I kind of wanted to. I'm not done doing videos today. I'm getting, I got live commentary going. I know I'm like kind of a wreck today. You can tell I haven't quite shaven. I hate doing overnight sometimes because I just don't want I don't want to do anything because this the routine of doing night shifts. Like a lot of people don't know like what goes into like doing night shifts. That it's you're up all night, but then you get home and it's fucking pain in the ass because you don't want to sleep yet. Your body, you've been trying to stay awake all night, and then you get home and you don't want to sleep. I never fall asleep right away, like ever. Sorry, as I'm like going in and out of the rooms. It's light, it's dark, it's light, it's dark. It was just a accidental reference to a Ron Williams joke that I always liked. If you guys know that joke, or that routine, that was hilarious of him. I won't go into it. I won't do tangents. If I do tangents, I ramble. I don't want rambling. Something I'm kind of working on. But, yeah, my place is... I mean, I usually have been making the bed lately. You can't even tell it's dark. But, yeah. I mean, dishes are done. I got the dishes done. I didn't eat much, but dishes are done, man. But I'm going to put this down. But yeah, like, people don't understand, like, what goes into the whole, like, doing the overnight. You can't fall asleep right away. Then, like, so, and you got shit to do. Like, work isn't your only life. It shouldn't be. And, like, I get home, but I'm trying to bring down my levels so I can fall asleep. But I don't want to sleep just yet. It's like sometimes it's not until, like, noon or I'm laying there not trying to do anything. I might get, like, some text or something else, some sort of message, and I'll just ignore it. I'm not trying to be an asshole to someone. It's just, if I get into a conversation, I know I'm just going to keep going. And then next thing you know, it's 11 a.m., going on 12. Someone messages me, and it's like, fuck. I'm not getting sleep. I know that conversation's gonna go on till like 1, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and then they're like, you know, it's almost better that I just kind of ignore it for now and get back to it than, you know, starting that conversation. People are like, well, where the hell have you been? You know, you left mid conversation. Like, well, I fucking, you know, work at night. Like, I actually had this recently. It was like, you know, where have you been? Like, dude, I work at night. It's like, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It's like, yeah, I just fell asleep like 3 hours earlier. I mean, it's rough because, you know, our bodies are always, like, trying to fall asleep at night. You know, we're the most rested when, you know, when it's dark out. So your body kind of goes through some abuse. And then, like, in my case, you know, I do the night shift during the week, and then I do on the weekend, I do the morning shift 7 to 3, but then I also do like an afternoon shift at my other job, and yeah, it's like I can't. My body just isn't like it has no set time every day to fall asleep. So you know it gets a little crazy, and because of that, I've been doing like some meditation, trying to get the most out of my sleep, even, you know, try and preempt it with, you know, making my body at ease while I'm awake. I also have been doing like these subliminal self-help videos or sound modulations. It's been helping. Actually, when I do that, I find I get my cat's on crack. He's on crack. I think he needs some help. Maybe intervention next week. But I definitely feel like when I do the, you know, the subliminal videos, it helps because, you know, I get the most out of my sleep. I'm crack, like I told you. My cat's on crack. You'll be hearing this a bunch of times. You okay, buddy? I love this cat. Oh, Leo wants to be in the video. Hey, Leo. For the record, that's the first. He never jumps up on there. He never jumps on anything, really. Except, like, the bed and couch. Because he's my Obi-Wan Toby-Wan. But, yeah, I've been doing that. It helps a lot. I definitely, even if it's not, like, a subliminal video, but, like, some sort of sound modulation or soundscape, you can get the most out of your sleep from it. You know, I'm really trying to, because I'm always so tired. I'm trying to get myself motivated and everything, but when you're tired, it's just like, it's so painstakingly exhausting. You know, even as I'm trying to, you know, say these things, I'm like, ugh. I just, like, don't care, tired. I mean, I care. I keep saying that, but, you know, I do care on some level. I'm just so exhausted and dealing with everything that's going on and trying to get my life in order. But, the point of where I'm trying to get with these videos, or this video, is, you know, I'm trying to kind of update, do that whole getting shit done video series as I started. I didn't want to just kind of not do it. I know that not I don't get many views on it. this is mainly for myself, but you know, if any of you stumble across this, it might help you. You know, I'm just trying to vent some of the ideas that has been helping me. You know, kind of go from someone that can be kind of lazy, or I don't even want to say lazy because I work hard. I do work hard. It's just I work a lot, and then I get comfortable with not doing anything outside of work because I feel as though, well, I worked all these hours. I'm really tired, so that justifies me like neglecting other things I gotta do, and I can't do that because you know I'm an adult. I gotta be acting like an adult. So, you know, it is what it is, people. Unfortunately, this is the society that we live in, and we have to be productive. You know, if not for other people, but for ourselves. And you know, some of the stuff. I mean, it all started with like some self help, trying to get my brain in check. I had mentioned, you know, I've dealt with, and still do, deal with depression. You know, it's been going on since my early teens. It's annoying. It gets in the way, and it winds up being the, how do I put it, the crutch that I use for why I don't get stuff done, you know, unfortunately. But, you know, now, like, meds don't work. I hate meds, so I've been switching to, you know, self-help, doing the meditation and making my body feel good. I want to get back into exercising too. I was doing that for a little while. So yeah, so that's like some of the current steps that I'm working on is relaxing my body, exercising my body, and getting the sleep. I mean, I feel like the sleep is, like, I can't sleep all day. I got stuff to do. So I gotta get the most out of my sleep and take it from there. So, you know, trying to do that. Another step is, unfortunately, like, I don't make much, so I can't really eat really good. And I don't mean, like, really good as I'm buying expensive food, but, you know, eating healthy food. As I'm interrupted again by my cat. Because he doesn't want to eat healthy, he wants to eat tuna. So, that's his, he probably was even telling me that. He's like, fuck string beans. Tuna. So, you know, trying to do that, but, you know, it's budget fucking shopping. At least for now, until I get some other stuff going. Some more work and all that. Also, while I'm doing this, okay, so I got this new phone. This is what happened to my old phone. I don't know if you can see this. I already had a crack in the same location, but not like that. Not like shattered spiderweb type crack. The battery, the charger port, wasn't charging. So I was swapping in and out the battery, and dumbass me, it was on the bed. Down by the couch and bed is where the charger ports are, and I have this little external thing. I have a backup battery, so I was charging one battery while using another battery. This went dead. I wound up taking the other battery, putting it in, and when I did, this slid off the bed, and I have like a little coffee table, and whack, right on the corner, and it happened to hit exactly on where the fault line of the crack was. So, you know, usually, I'll be honest, Android phones are pretty resilient. I've had many that had like the shattered screen, but you could still you know, touch the screen and actually, you know, do the things that you wanted to do, but, you know, it's especially up in here, like, you kind of get worried that you're going to cut your finger on glass or whatever. Wow, that is kind of sharp. But this went black, like just black screen, with a little bit of like a plasma type color thing coming through every so often. Usually when you turn it on and off. But I'm going to be using this broken phone to demonstrate to you guys how DIY I am with how I do the video setup. Which actually, the way that this is, I kind of dig this. I may do this from now on. I don't know, because I keep getting like, you know, like there at Brian's, but then this phone's weird with the color correct or brightness correcting. But so this is how I was videotaping, and as you can see, this is where I've been doing most of my videos lately. So in order to get, like, I don't have like a tripod or anything like that. I used to use cardboard, and here's I won't actually do this, but I'll kind of show you how you could do this too. It's really easy. But you just basically take some cardboard. It doesn't have to be a Little Caesars box, but you take two pieces. Like I would cut like probably here to here, a rectangle, right? Two pieces. Okay. You want them equal, and then what you want to do is cut also 3 equal pieces that are like smaller, like maybe about that. Okay. You could do 2, but I think 3 works the best. Actually, yeah, 3 of them. So what you want to do is, once you got those, you're going to cut evenly on each of those pieces a slit. So what you're going to do is you got the longer pieces and then you got the short pieces. So then you just slide the smaller pieces into the into where you want them to be, and then you cut at the front. Like I usually, those pieces I slide in, usually I do 2 on the bottom, 1 on the top, like in the middle, so it won't wobble. The idea is that you got the 2 longer pieces like this, and then the 2 smaller pieces down here and 1 smaller piece up here in the middle, keeping it so it's 2 brackets, and then you cut like thick, like as thick as your phone, and slide it into the spot, and now you can, you know, like sort of like that, be filming, and it's, you know, held upright. You can even cut a little bit of an angle. I did that actually on the last one I built, where I had a straightforward one and then a slight angle, which was really cool. It really helped. Like when I was doing, these are actually pieces I used when I was doing my artwork. What I did was, I think I had it like this, but yeah. So I have the cardboard, if you notice I got a slit right there. So what I did was, I had the phone like that, so the camera's showing through, but then what I did was, I'll show you, I slid this into here, into my cabinet, right? And then once I slid this in like this, I only let a little bit of this come through so I could rest it up here, viewing downward to the counter where I had the artwork, you know, showing you guys. And then wait, hold on. Sorry, I had to show you that. It's fucking hilarious. My cat like chirping like birds. Alright, so I'm going to put this down for. Well, actually, first you'll notice I have some tape here. Okay. Now I need a hand free, so I'm going to put this down for a second. Stay upright. Okay, there we go. So, let me close this. I'll show you exactly what I did. And, maybe this idea for you guys, like, kind of getting to do like some beginning YouTube videos. Actually, as I progress, I would actually kind of like to give you some step-by-steps. So, anyway, so here we go. So what I did was, I got the phone here, I got this piece of tape running down here in the middle, keeping it up there. But then I got one piece on each side, so it stabilizes it. So it's actually really kind of sturdy. And I just reach behind, hit record, and get in front of the camera. And that's how I do it. I do it even with this phone on the last couple of videos. But I'm kind of enjoying this whole, kind of self-shot style right now. Even though the picture quality is lesser because I'm using the front-facing camera. But yeah, that's like a little bit of idea for you guys. Like, you got a cabinet you want to, or some sort, or bookshelf. Bookshelves work. You could do that. If you want like a little bit of a spy camera, underneath like, something, that could be a cool little idea. Like if you're trying to get like a candid reaction from someone. God, I need a shave. So I just kind of wanted to, share that with you, like kind of give you some ideas. I may actually do like the little camera holder thing, like actually put one together so you guys can kind of see, what I do in the way of getting by on a no budget YouTube channel. I mean, I'm just starting. It is what it is. We all have to start somewhere, and I think it would be kind of cool to document it. So if this becomes like a bigger thing, which I, cross fingers will, then we can all look back and be like, oh, hey, check that shit out. Remember when he used to like be that guy with the shitty fucking camera quality? Yeah, that was me. Look at where he went. So, sooner the better. I would like to upgrade and do some cool, editing and that type of stuff. But to be honest, I'm not really computer savvy, so it's a little bit difficult for me. And I don't have a working computer. It sucks. I got my phone. That's what I got. I would have rather have kept that Samsung Galaxy S3 and been doing all my stuff through that than to put the money into this phone when I really didn't even have the money. Which actually I didn't. I had to, as an emergency, I had to basically borrow it. But, because I couldn't wait until payday to get a new fucking phone. I kind of dig this phone. It's kind of cool. If I got, what is this? The HTC, which I love HTC. I've had, like, the Evo. That was one of my favorite phones. And then I got this, the Desire 626S. And it's not bad. I'm kind of digging it. It's weird, though, because this is a newer phone than the Galaxy. And the Galaxy, actually, they're both 8 megapixel. And yet, the Galaxy shot way better film quality, which is weird. It makes this looks like a 6 megapixel and makes that look like a 10. So, go figure. being weird again. Because I haven't got sleep. But I'm going to try to settle in. I'm going to upload these videos. And I ramble so much. I talk so much. I didn't mean this to be another fucking 25-minute video. I also said that I really didn't want to do vlogs. And it seems like I'm doing vlogs. I hate vloggers. People are just talking aimlessly for no apparent reason. So I'm going to boot this asshole off your screen right now. And hopefully next time I turn that button on and I have something substantial. And I'm going to give you another freeze frame weird face for no apparent reason. That's how I'm going to end it. That might be how I'm going to end things from now on.